A very good morning to all of you children. Welcome to the science class, and I hope you all are doing great at home. Children, today also we will continue with the cell chapter. In our previous class, in this chapter we have defined cell, we have studied about the discovery of cell, also regarding the organization of cells in the organisms. We did study about the variety in cell number, their shape and size. In last video, we have talked about the cell structure that includes cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. Also, we have studied about their functions. We did cover on the different types of cell organelles and their functions. The cell organelles are present in the cytoplasm, right? Now, as we have studied about the basic structure of the cell, now we will go ahead and study with the comparison between the plant cell and animal cells. Now, before we go ahead, children, in the Zoom class, I did inform you all that on page number 114, the diagram that is given for plant cell is wrong. And why is that wrong? That's because in that picture, the nucleus is given in the center along with the vacuole on the peripheral region, right? But the right diagram for plant cell is here on the screen. As you can see, the large vacuole is present in the center of the plant cell and the nucleus lies in the peripheral region. So in your notebooks, you will draw this diagram. I'll include this diagram in the PDF as well that will be provided to you. Now we will go ahead and study about the comparison between plants and animal cells. Yes, we did discuss when we were studying about the different structures, we did discuss whether those structures are present in plant cells and animal cells, right? So, can you just count on your fingertips the major differences that we have studied about the plant cell and animal cell? Yes, children. So, the major differences that we find between the plant and animal cells, plant cells have cell wall present. The cell membrane in the plant cell is followed by a cell wall which is made up of cellulose. Whereas in animal cells, it is absent. Yeah. Next difference between the plant cell and animal cell is the presence of chloroplast. Now, chloroplast is a cell organelle. We all know that consists of chlorophyll and helps in the process of the photosynthesis, right? However, animals don't perform the process of photosynthesis, so they don't have this cell organelle called chloroplast present in them, right? Yes? The third difference is about the vacuole. Vacuole, as we see in the plant cells, that they are present in the center and nucleus lies in the peripheral region. Whereas in animal cells, the vacuole is either absent or if it is present, they are smaller in number and size. Alright? So these are the three major differences that we will come across through plant cell and animal cell. Now we will go ahead and study about the next topic that we have, that is prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells, children. Now children, before we go ahead to the prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cell structure, just bring into your notice the different kind of structures that are common in the plant cell and animal cell. Yeah, हमने differences पढ़ लिए that there is difference of cell wall, chloroplast and vacuole in the plant cell and animal cell, right? However, there are certain similarities as well, or there are certain similar structures that are also present in plant cell and animal cells. Now, what are those structures? Those structures include cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus, mitochondria, Golgi body, endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes. Yeah, so these are the cell organelles that are common in the plant cell and animal cell. And the difference in the plant cell and animal cell is the presence or absence of cell wall, then the vacuole and chloroplast. Yes, so these are the similarities and the differences between plant cell and animal cell. You all can draw the diagram that is given in the textbook on page number 114 for the animal cell. However, for the plant cell, you will draw the diagram that I will be providing you in the PDF. Okay? Now we will move on to the prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Now children, in this chapter itself, we have studied about the classification of the cells based upon the number. What was that classification? That the cells are classified based upon the numbers as unicellular and multicellular. Yes, so unicellular organisms are those organisms that are made up of only one cell, whereas multicellular organisms are those organisms which are made up of multiple cells, right? So that was the first basis on which the cells are classified. Now, the second basis that actually classifies the cells is complexity of the structure of the cells. Depending upon the complexity of the structure that the cells have, the cells are classified as prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. We will start with the prokaryotic cells here first. Here the word prokaryotic children can be split up into two parts, pro and karyon. Pro means primitive. Primitive matlab purana, right? And karyons means nucleus. Yeah? So the cells that have primitive nucleus present in them are called as prokaryotic cells. I'll share a diagram of the prokaryotic cells with you all here. Yes? So is this prokaryotic cell same as the normal animal cell that you have been seeing? So what is the difference that you notice here? Can you see the nucleus here in the center or in the peripheral region? Can you see the cell organelles, endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, Golgi bodies? No. So, a prokaryotic cell is basically a cell that lacks nuclear membrane around their genetic material, that is DNA. यहाँ पे जो आपको thread like structure दिख रहा है, that is actually DNA that is scattered in the cytoplasm. It is not enclosed in the nuclear membrane. Whereas हमने जो अपनी एनिमल सेल्स और नॉर्मल सेल्स पढ़ी हैं उसमें हमने पढ़ा है और व्हेन वी स्टडीड द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द न्यूक्लियस वी स्टडीड दैट न्यूक्लियस इज enclosed by the nuclear membrane, right? However, in prokaryotic cells, the nuclear material is scattered in the cytoplasm. It is not limited within the nuclear membrane region. Yeah? And this scattered genetic material is not called as nucleus here. It is called as nucleoid. ठीक है? That is the nuclear material and it is called as nucleoid. Another feature of the prokaryotic cells is that they do not contain any membrane-bound cell organelles present in them. That is mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum. ये सारे cell organelles prokaryotic cells में absent रहते हैं. There's only one cell organelle present, that is ribosome. Yes? So those are the prokaryotic cells. Some of the examples of prokaryotic cells are bacteria and blue-green algae. So this is about the prokaryotic cells, children. And prokaryotic cells are primitive cells. They are unicellular cells. Moving on to the eukaryotic cells. Eukaryotic is again a word which can be split up into eu and karyon. Here eu means true and karyon is the word that means nucleus. So the well developed cells that have advanced nucleus present in them in the true format, that is called as the eukaryotic cells, children. Here we can see a eukaryotic cell. The organisms that have these eukaryotic cells are called as eukaryotes. And eukaryotes would include multicellular organisms as well as unicellular organisms. Amoeba is an example of eukaryotic cell, amoeba and paramecium. Alright, children, whereas a plant cell and animal cell are the other examples of eukaryotic cell. A eukaryotic cell contains a well-developed cell membrane, as you can see. The nucleus is bounded with the nuclear membrane and rest of the cell organelles, endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, ribosomes, Golgi apparatus, all those cell organelles float in the cytoplasm. Yes, so that is about the eukaryotic cells. You have the diagram of bacterial cell for prokaryotic cells, and for eukaryotic cells you can always refer to the animal cells or plant cells. So that was about prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, children. So in this video we have studied about the similarities and dissimilarities between the plant cell and animal cell. And also we have studied about the prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Please read through the textbook as well and make neat and clean diagram with that, and those diagrams should be properly colored. Yes, we are sending you the PDF with the diagram and question answers that are left. You can do those diagrams and question answers in your classwork notebook. And for your better understanding, we are also sending you the additional YouTube links. Please go through the study material thoroughly and enjoy e-learning. Thank you, children, and have a nice day ahead.